It's rookie camp season, and we're going to take a look at the New England Patriots and get our first look at Drake Maye, a quick look of Javon Baker, a little bit of Jalen Polk, all mixed into one video. And we're going to look at these clips right now. But before we do that, you need to click that subscribe button because we're covering rookie camp clips all rookie camp season long, which is the rest of the weekend and the aftermath going into the week. That way you can see your rookies behind the scenes and in their new uniforms with the new helmet on. Hit that button. Stop missing out on your favorite rookies. I got 2 minutes of clips on Drake Maye, so the Patriots did well today and their beat writers of getting us some clips. A little bit of Javon Baker, a little bit of Jalen Polk. But let's hit this button. Let's get it started. Let's watch him throw the bean around a little bit. Saw Javon Baker, I believe, there in the background catching the ball. This one starts off a little slow, and it's rookie camp. So if you haven't watched these clips before, t-shirt, shorts, guys running around catching balls, basic drills, and really they're just installing the basics, getting to know the names of their coaches, getting to know the names of the rookies, and just learning basic terminology, getting the playbook, getting this and that, looking to see what their players can actually do, because prior to that, at camps, at combines, during the college season, all that stuff when they were scouting, and now they got their hands on the player and they want to take a look under the hood before they get into mini camp, OTAs, and training camp. Again, you're going to see a little Javon Baker, a little bit of Jalen Polk mixed in here as well. See him throw it downfield. Bam! Looking solid. Looking solid. I believe that's Javon Baker, number 6, and Polk's number 1. At least that's what they said on the clips. And what I've read on social media. There's Drake Maye slinging it. We'll run through these clips a second time. Usually the second time I'll just talk ball on the players, projecting them out, talking fantasy and everything else. Drake Maye's got a good deep ball. He can be accurate downfield. I remember when he took over after Howe, people were already talking him up as a first-round pick. He looked good instantly. It's getting out there, too. It's humming off that hand. Right there. Like he launches it. Comes off good off the hand. There's Javon Baker. Good hands. Strong hands. Very assertive player. So talking about Drake Maye here. Drafted in the first round. He was projected as a first rounder early in his collegiate career. Really has all the goods to get it done. We just need him to put it together. We need it to be 100% consistent. And we need him to gel with these 2 rookie wide receivers. We need at least one of those guys to hit for this to happen for him. For this offense to turn around. You're also seeing Joe Milton in the background as well in some of these clips. He's got a cannon. He's got a cannon. But Drake Maye, which if you say it really fast sounds like Drink Me, but Drake Maye's got a cannon as well. He's accurate downfield. He's got really good ball placement. Got a little bit of mobility. He can really extend out the play. But a lot of quarterbacks nowadays can at least extend out the play for you. Good timing, good rhythm. A lot of people sleeping on Drake Maye. A lot of people looking down on him. But at least with Drake Maye, he was a quarterback, rightfully so, early in his collegiate career, when he got the starter snaps over at UNC, was projected out as a first-round quarterback. Showed off the talent instantly game 1. You saw it. People were dropping their jaws. Showed it throughout his collegiate career. Then we got to draft season, and I think people picked him apart a little bit too much. He's accurate. He can get downfield. Should be an upgrade here over Mac Jones for sure. I like him better than Mac Jones. I thought he was more of a transcendent talent. Mac Jones was more of a talent with a good mental processor in college who could whip it a little bit, didn't have the arm strength or deep ball accuracy, and was not considered a top-tier prospect early in his collegiate career. That had to have some build-up. Also had some players around him at Alabama, too. Drake Maye had some players around him like Josh Downs and company, but still, he did not have the same level of talent around him like an Alabama team would. Think about Drake Maye, though. He's got that skill set, and he's had that ever since coming out of the high school ranks during the recruiting trails. Considered a top-tier prospect. Everybody was keeping their eyes on. Hit the field at the college scene, immediately took off. That's what I like about him. Transitioned quick. If he's going to hit at the NFL level, it's going to be a quick transition, I bet you. I bet you we'll know during his rookie season whether or not he's the guy. I don't think it's going to be bumpy year 1, year 2, and then like a late year 3, year 4 transition. I think we'll know very quick, either this year or early next year. We'll know. And we'll pay attention to him during OTAs, mini camp, training camp. We'll have all the clips on him. But I think we'll know how this offense is going to be over the next half a decade with him there, just by how he's carrying himself in camp, how he's carrying himself during the start of the season. I expect your rookie blues, like I've been saying with the other rookies last year, the rookie blues, that's going to be baked in there. But you'll get a good feel. You'll know, because he transitioned quickly to the college level. I expect him, if he's going to hit, if he's going to be at least be a decent quarterback at the NFL level, I'm not even going to say top tier guy, you're going to know pretty quick. You'll know within first 6 to 8, 10 weeks, maybe start of next year, how you're going to feel about Drake Maye, whether he's got a chance or not. Mac Jones, right now, bottom dweller. I think he's going to be better than Mac Jones. I think he's a better talent. I think he was a better prospect coming out of high school. I think he was better from the rip. And I think him going to the Patriots caused people to discount him a little bit. I think for Dynasty Fantasy Football, you're looking at him as a good value for Superflex, considering he's a first rounder. He's going in the middle of the first round of rookie drafts. Quarterback that's going to hold some value. No matter what happens, it's just how you play the card. It's really just how you play the card. 1 QB, honestly, I don't like pulling early on quarterbacks. He's going middle of the second round from what I'm seeing in drafts. Sometimes late first. I like middle of the second or later pulling on a quarterback in 1 QB when there's wide receivers and running backs available. Once that starts to run dry, that's when I look quarterback. And usually it's Drake Maye. Usually it is Drake Maye, and that's usually the quarterback I'd be leaning onto the most due to the price, due to the opportunity cost of what's available on the board. Drake Maye, though, once those running backs and wide receivers are sucked dry or starting to go dry and he's still there, good to go to draft. So that could be mid-second, early second, late second. Really depends on the board and what you want. But that's when I'd be looking at quarterback. That's when I'd be looking at that in 1 QB. Drake Maye, I believe he's got some upside. He's got some good wide receivers with Javon Baker and Jalen Polk. Both of them downfield threats. Both of them can create separation. Both of them crafty route runners. Javon Baker has that my dog mentality. And I'm going to have separate videos for both those wide receivers, especially here soon when I get more clips of them. I'm going to be looking for clips of them. I will have videos out. I believe I got enough on here to make separate. So I imagine I'll find more and get separate on that. So be on the lookout for them if you're a Patriots fan, because I will have more on Jalen Polk and Javon Baker, especially Javon Baker. One of my favorite prospects in this year's draft. Not just for fantasy, but just overall, all the positions. I just like his mentality. I like listening to him in interviews and all that stuff. So I'm kind of a fan. But I don't fanboy on players. I try not to. You should never do that. I'm just Bayesian. I just take things middle of the spectrum here. Not half full, not too empty, whatever. But with Drake Maye, I definitely see how he can turn things around here. Accurate deep ball downfield. The ball flies off his hands. He's a guy that transitioned quickly to the college game after being a high-end recruit. I think he's got plenty of upside. And I think the upside is being a world-class quarterback and really turning this ship around. And they are willing to add pieces to do so. They added 2 wide receivers in the draft, which means if only one of them hit, neither of them hit, or if they're so-so, they'll get more wide receivers. They are looking to get more wide receivers. So if they don't hit, they'll get more. They're going to make this work, and they're going to keep getting talent. That's what that told me. Even though Javon Baker fell to a great price in the 4th round, he's a 2nd-round talent, 3rd-round talent, and they got him cheaper because we have 20 good wide receivers here that are graded out to a 2nd to 3rd round in grade, and you caught some in the 4th round because some of them are going to splooge over into the 4th. Javon Baker is a great price tag for the Patriots there. But again, if he's not treading water, if Jalen Polk's not treading water, they're going to keep getting wide receivers. That's what they told us in this draft. They're going to make it work. They're going to keep getting talent. They told us that in the draft. They want Drake Maye to hit, and they're going to give him everything possible to hit. So if they're not working out, they're not running the schemes right or whatever, they're going to get more wide receivers. They're going to make sure Drake Maye has his weapons. That's what the draft told me. They're going to pay up. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to be assertive, getting him weapons. So if there's a running back that falls to him, they're going to snag him. If they can catch a running back at a good price in free agency, they're going to snag him. If they can catch a wide receiver at a good price, either draft or free agency, they're going to snag him. They showed us their hand here. They're aggressive building around Drake Maye. They did it in this draft. They showed it to us. They're going to continue to do that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.